come to the edge of your seat so that the feet can plant down onto the ground and that you feel really secure in your seat. And maybe just take a moment when you land there to just kind of wiggle out. Maybe you take your shoes off, your mask off, hopefully if you have that opportunity, and just kind of wiggle through the body and maybe just land a little bit. So kind of feeling yourself into your bones, feel the support of the chair beneath you. Maybe you feel the support of the floor beneath your feet. And just kind of take that moment. And maybe you even gaze around the room. So this other sort of animal instinctual part of us really likes to know that we're safe and secure. So just looking around at the space that you're in, and hopefully you're in this safe space, that you have this opportunity here to practice along and to take this time that maybe not everyone has access to. So let's just take a moment. If it feels comfortable to close your eyes, then do so. Allow your hands and palms just to rest into your lap. And maybe just take a moment and just find an inward smile. Whether that's actually a smile on your lips or just a soft smile behind your eyes, inwards towards yourself, just with a sense of gratitude that you have this opportunity just to take a little moment or pause. So just taking a moment, we'll start to slowly inhale through the nostrils and lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then slowly lower the shoulders down as you breathe out your nose. And sometimes we do this with a bit of a sigh. We're just going to do this slowly, inhaling through the nostrils as the shoulders come up. Exhale, maybe as the shoulders slightly go back and slowly down. And kind of pair that movement with your breath. This breathing in and out of the nostrils is a nice little trick for the nervous system to move into that sympathetic state, parasympathetic state, which I actually think I described wrong at the beginning of this video. Nice and slow, big breath in. We'll start to make those shoulder circles a little bit larger. So you might start to feel a little bit of a squeeze behind your shoulder blades as you pull them back and slowly exhale down. Nice. Just take a break from that. Let your shoulders relax. Just see how that feels. Nice. We'll take the hands now to clasp and we'll press them out in front of us and round your spine. Just let your chin come down. And then we're going to take an inhale and pull the elbows back as you lift the chest and lift the gaze. And again, just a slight back bend, maybe a squeeze of the shoulder blades. And then exhale, press and round. Inhale, back bend and open. Exhale, press and round. So the height of your hands doesn't really matter. You can maybe even play around with bringing them closer down to the rib cage. Maybe you inhale the arms up a little higher. And just access a few different of those tight spots around the shoulders. Just changing up the level of the hands. Really great. Nice. One more time. And sitting up tall, we'll just start to move the wrists in circles here. Change your direction with that. Nice. And then squeeze the hands in a fist. And then open them really wide. Squeeze them in a fist, open them really wide. And this can be a nice little flow with your breath. Inhale and squeeze, exhale, open and release. You can also do the opposite, whatever feels best for you. Just allowing the mind to rest on movement and breath, and a little less thinking on some of the stressors in life. Nice, and then just shake that out a little bit. Take it through the arms and the elbows. Maybe flick the hands down towards the ground. And sometimes those nice big sighs are really great as well. Nice, just relax the hand for a moment. Notice just sensation around your upper chest and back. And then we'll start now just to reach up. We're going to reach our hands up and over in the opposite direction. Almost like you were trying to reach for that far corner. And we'll just change and take that to the other side. So just back and forth here. Maybe you change your level a little bit, so reaching through the middle. And then reaching even down towards the floor, and getting the hips and low belly, and I'm moving here, moving in a little bit of a rotation, a reach. So just take your time. And again, just exploring different levels here with that reach. Nice, and then take that back to center. We'll take the right arm up towards the sky and then a nice big circle back behind you. And allow your torso to move with that. You may even kind of watch your hand here as you lift it up and turn back. And again, maybe your breath moves with this arm motion here. A nice full breath in as you come up. And exhale, releasing that down. Nice, let that relax. Take that to your other side. Nice full breath in, reaching back. Just keeping your eyes on your hand and moving nice and slow. Allowing the torso to turn with you. Relax. Let out both arms relax here. Just notice the sensations. Nice. And now we'll just do a little bit of alternating arm and leg movements. But again, just this alternating sides can help to just activate both sides of our brains. We'll slightly lean back. You may find you need to hold onto your chair for this. Just see how it goes. We're going to lift opposite arm and opposite leg. So you're just reaching up and reaching out with each heel. We're just going straight up with the arm right now and straight out with the foot. As if you could just press through your heel with each of those lifts. Opening the hand maybe nice and wide when you reach up. Nice, and now what we're gonna do is reach across to that leg that extends out. So you may find you're kind of rounding your spine a little bit with that, which is fine. You may find that you're hinging over the hips. Just gotta find your movement and maybe a few variations on that. Reaching, maybe you touch your toes, maybe you touch the knee. Nice. And then lean back just slightly in your chair and grab onto the sides or your armrests and extend your right leg. Start to find circles with your ankle and your foot. Both directions there. Nice, and then bending the knee up towards you and start to draw a circle, clockwise direction, with your knee. So just let the foot relax there. So you're leaning back with that little bit of support, not slouching into the chair, just leaning back and finding a nice big circle with your knee. Change your direction. Nice, so we'll take that leg, cross the ankle over the opposite knee, and sit up tall here. If that's too much for the hip, you can always just lean back slightly or extend that foot that's on the ground. And just let your right knee fall out to the side here. We're going to clasp our hands around that right knee. And then as you draw the knee towards you, start to turn and twist, gaze over your right shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Nice, unwind that back to center and taking the leg back down to the ground. Nice, just a slight leaning back, staying lifted through the chest and bringing the left leg up now. Press through the foot, find some nice big circles with that ankle. And then change your direction. Nice, and then draw the knee up towards you, let the foot relax. And this time we'll go counterclockwise, drawing a nice big circle with that knee. Just going, moving nice and slow, finding all of the space that you can in that hip socket. Nice, change your direction with that. Excellent. Let's take that ankle, cross it over for that nice stretch. Whether you're leaning back slightly or sitting up tall or even hinging or walking that right leg away from you. Sitting up tall, we'll clasp the hands here, grabbing onto that left knee, sit up tall and turn to twist over the left shoulder. Relax the shoulders, making space from shoulders to ears, turning to look over. Just breathing softly here. Nice, and then coming back with that, and we'll release that leg. Excellent. And just stepping the feet a little bit wider here. We're just going to do a breath exercise. And this is called diaphragmatic breathing. So breathing, our lungs, of course, we all know, are situated up in our chest. And generally, even just as I'm sort of explaining this, can you feel your breath moving? Maybe there's a slight lift to your chest. Maybe an expansion to your rib cage. Maybe even feel a little bit of movement of the shoulder blades in the back of your body with each breath in and each breath out. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the hands, we're going to place them on the rib cage. So we're going to take this breath a little bit deeper into the body. This is just a little exercise to do periodically throughout the day, just to kind of allow the mind to focus on something. So taking these deep cleansing breaths, we're going to do that in and out of the nostrils. So we're going to breathe in nice and slow for the count of 4, and you're going to breathe into the hands. So feel your rib cage, I'm just exaggerating my hand movements, your rib cage moving wide, your belly expanding outward. Maybe there's a bit more stillness in the upper chest region. I might call this a balloon breath. We're going to pause for the count of 2 at the top, and then exhale for the count of 4. Feeling the hands kind of shrink back into the body. So maybe closing your eyes, taking a full breath in for the count of 4. Hold for 2, and then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for 4. Inhaling the count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling to the count of 4, hold, exhale for the count of 4. Relax your hands if you'd like, and continue with that breath for just a few more rounds on your own, whether you need to shorten that count to the count of 3, or even lengthen that to the count of 6, and still holding for 2 in between. You're really taking that breath into the low body, the rib cage, the belly. Just holding, and then exhaling. Let that release nice and slow. A few more times. Letting all of that go. Just allow yourself to return to your natural breath. Notice how you feel. Some that can be very calming. Some might find that energizing. Just notice how that lands for you. And then for our next few out breaths, we're just going to move from shoulder to hand with the opposite hand. So just kind of tracing nice and slow. Kind of smoothing out, touching the skin or the clothing that you're wearing from shoulder down to the arm. Just nice and slow. It's a nice self-soothing practice here. Nice, let that go, and just rest the hands and arms and notice how you feel. It just can offer a very nice calming effect to the body and the mind. And then we'll bring the arms out to the side of the palms up, sitting up nice and tall. Take a full breath in, reach up. Exhale, clasp your hands and press them up to the sky. Breathe in, reach up, and then exhale over to a side bend. And let that side that you're moving to, that arm comes down to your chair, and just reach up, chest up, open, nice side bend here. And then come all the way up with that hand and let it come down to your side. Excellent. We'll do that on the other side. Full breath in as you reach the arms up. Clasp the hands, exhale, and press them to the sky. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, up and over to your other side as that arm comes down and maybe grabs for the side of your chair, lifting the chest and making space on the side of the body here for a few breaths. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up as that arm comes down. And then bringing one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly, and just take a full breath here into your nostrils. And we'll sigh out the mouth. Let's do that one more time together. Full breath in. Sigh out the mouth. Relax those shoulders. Thank you for sharing a few moments here with me this afternoon. And just so you know that you can always join me here every Thursday at 4 o'clock for a live session, or see our archives on our YouTube channel to access them at any time that's convenient for you. Have a great evening, everyone.